Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is John Campea, and this is a special video based on a user-submitted question. Now, every day on the John Campea Show, people send in tips and questions and things like that, but when they send in one with a tip that's like $50 or more, I like to honor that by answering it in its own video. And today, we've got one to answer that comes to us from Angela Dashner, who writes, "Just wanted to say thank you and wish you and Rob and everyone who is a part of the John Campea Show a Merry Christmas." Well, thank you so much for that, Angela. What is everyone's favorite Christmas movie? Mine is Miracle on 34th Street. I love both the old and the newer versions. I love that story. All right, thanks for sending that in, Angela. And of course, I'm actually recording this on Christmas Day. As a matter of fact, so this is the perfect time to get around to this question. And I got to tell you, Miracle on 34th Street, more the original. A man playing Santa Claus starts to claim that he's the actual Santa Claus, and the courtroom drama that unfolds. It is a marvelous, heart-filled, just beautiful Christmas movie, and I absolutely love it. It's certainly in my top 5. But when I personally talk about my all-time favorite Christmas movies, and by the way, Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. A Christmas movie is a movie that's about Christmas. Anyway, I won't get into that debate right now. I've been having that argument with a lot of my friends. But for me, my 2 favorite Christmas movies, in no particular order, is the 1951 A Christmas Carol with Alastair Sim. That is just one that my mom would put on a lot during the years. We'll talk about that in a second. And the other one is the James Stewart masterpiece, It's a Wonderful Life. And I think a part of the reason that those films resonate with me so much is, like Christmas itself, which is so tied into family and tradition as well. That movie, at least the Christmas Carol one, the 1951 version, is one that kind of is a part of what I identify with Christmas, because in my family, that my mom I don't know if she did it on purpose, but my mom would usually have that movie on around Christmas time. And so that always kind of became the de facto version of that. Now, we've had many incarnations and many different tellings of A Christmas Carol. Hell, even the Muppets did it. But for me, it really all does come down to that 1951 version. That's the one that's so special to me. Then we move on to It's a Wonderful Life. And that is a movie that, many movies that are made in previous eras may not connect as well with modern audiences because, times have changed. But this is one of those movies that I would make an argument you could have never seen before, sit down and watch for the first time today. And I believe it is as relevant and as impactful as it was. Now, I wasn't around when it was originally made, so I can't say this for sure, but I'm willing to wager that it is as relevant as it was the day that it came out. There are universal and timeless kind of themes that run throughout it. And one could even make an argument that a lot of the themes in It's a Wonderful Life are maybe really more relevant to today than at any time else. And because you're dealing with a lead guy, your protagonist, who is struggling with a lot of things and asking himself some deep, really heavy questions about what's even my worth being here? And I believe that is kind of what makes it timeless. So when you look at those 2 movies, as far as I'm concerned, when I think of Christmas at all, these are the movies that pop into my head. Now, I must admit, I also instantly think of those animated Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman. Yeah, I think of those too. But these 2 are the ones that are favorite of mine. And I think it's great that you asked that question and I get to answer it on Christmas Day. But anyway, guys, those are just my favorites. What would you say are your favorite Christmas movies of all time and why? I'd like to hear what you guys think about that. Jump down into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys, that'll do it for me for this installment of these special videos. Thanks so much for being here. My name is John Campea, and until next time, bye-bye.